Welcome to the highlights. This is game 3 of the 7-game NatWest series. We're going around England trying to bring you cricket from every town, and we're in Birmingham today, as I said, for game 3. The series nicely level, 1-1. England won quite easily in the first game, outplayed India at the Rose Bowl, and then India returning the compliment at Bristol. It was a pretty good day, nice and bright. Early starts by English standards. They start test matches at 11 o'clock, this one at 10:15, and so just a bit of indecision at the toss to see what the winning captain would do. Would he bat first? Would he field first? Let's join the toss.
We're all set for the toss down here. The two captains, Rahul Dravid, Paul Collingwood, the mascot Polly, and the match referee Roshan Mahanama are out here. Paul, you've got the coin.
Tails. Tails is the call.
Tails is the call.
It is tails.
It is a tail. Rahul, you've won the toss and you will...
We'll bowl first, Michael.
Presumably the 10:15 start plays quite a big part in that decision.
It does, yeah. I mean, it's 10:15 is early even for England, to start, and whatever's going to be in the wicket's going to be there initially. So, and looks a good wicket. I don't think it should break up or it should deteriorate as the day goes on. So, yeah, it's probably the early start that makes the decision.
Now, you've made one change. Zahir Khan comes in for Ajit Agarkar.
Yeah, Zahir comes back. He's fully fit now, so he comes in and replaces Ajit. 3 seamers.
Yeah, Zahir's been in excellent form, so that's a positive move for you. But it does affect the balance of your side a little bit.
It does affect a little bit. I mean, it does affect the... Ajit can contribute a little with the bat, and obviously on the field, Ajit's one of our better fielders. So it does affect the balance a little bit, but I guess you've got to mix and match a bit and just find out what do you think's the best combination. And in the end of the day, I think you've got to go with your 5 best bowlers, and that's what we've chosen to do.
OK, go well today. Okay. Paul, presumably, having lost the toss, you expected to have a bat first, given the early start?
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I think when we turned up this morning, it had a kind of a cold, damp feeling about it, but it's warmed up a bit under the sun, so we're not too bothered about that.
Andrew Flintoff has failed a fitness test.
Yeah, I think the medical staff have erred on the cautious side, which is sensible. Obviously with the itinerary that's coming up and a big game at Old Trafford on Thursday, so yeah, we've lost Demi Mascarenhas as well, so Monty Panesar and ODI Shah come in at the side.
Can you just confirm that it was Andrew Flintoff sliding into the boards that caused the knee problem, or did he have a problem before that incident?
Oh, I think it was before that, to be honest. I think he got a little bit of stiffness behind the knee, and I think that's the problem.
And the balance of your side then takes quite a hit with the absence of 2 all-rounders, Flintoff and Mascarenhas.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, we've brought Monty in for Freddie, and ODI Shah's just come in for Dimmy quite late notice. He's just hurt his thumb, so yeah, it looks like I'll have to do a bit more bowling this afternoon. OK, go well. Have a good day today. The news to the middle then that Rahul Dravid has won the toss, not surprisingly decided to bowl first.
Well, early news there for England. They'd lost Flintoff, that was expected, but they lost Mascarenhas as well. That meant Monty Panesar came in, but Chris Tremlett kept his place, and an opportunity for ODI Shah down at number 6. So 6 and 7, Shah and Bopara. For India, not much change there. They're deciding to go with 5 bowlers. Zahir Khan was fit, so no room for Ajit Agarkar, but that meant that there were 6 batsmen and 5 bowlers, and there wasn't much of an overlap between the two. So there you go. Rahul Dravid thought that there was something in the wicket and in the atmosphere for his new ball bowlers. Let's see if they got something out of it. Here are the highlights.
And Zahir Khan back in the side will start the proceedings for India. Now India winning the toss, deciding to field first. The obvious reason for that being it's an early start. They'll expect something for these new ball bowlers with the freshness of the pitch. It's a quick outfield, very quick outfield. Just for a moment, I think Pryor might have said 2. It's raced away to the boundary, first boundary of the game. Runs on the onside, first boundary for Cook. And England gaining some momentum.
Well, those economy rates might take a bit of a hammering today. Outfield looks very, very fast. The boundary that Pryor hit in the previous over was just a little push.
More runs on the offside. Yuvraj Singh chasing the ball. 3 runs comfortably taken. couple of good overs suddenly for England, and the scoring rate gaining some momentum. That's a good shot. Didn't quite time it. Couple of runs comfortably taken. Two runs comfortably taken. Well, he's going past the outside edge time and time again. This time a confident appeal. Once again poking at this Pryor. And the ball has moved a long way after it's gone past the bat.
Which is probably proof that he didn't nick it, because it's gone the other way. If he'd have edged it, it would have been going more to Dhoni's right rather than to his left. It's been a terrific spell from RP Singh. He's beaten the bat a lot.
And he's done well. He's improved as the tour has progressed. He's having a good tour of England, RP Singh. This time he lays some bat on ball. And 2 runs to end the over. 23 for no loss. That's runs on the offside. Yuvraj Singh just pulling it back. Overthrows, it'll be 2 leg byes.
Just going down leg side maybe. Tend to remember the ones that go against you when you're given out. You don't tend to remember the ones that go in your favor when you're given not out. Yes, that one did go off the armband. Now, this one probably going down leg side.
There's been movement for both Zahir and RP Singh.
Put down. If you thought it was the air in Bristol, I can assure you the infection has carried. And India are back to putting things down.
This is a regulation catch, hiked away off the pads by Cook, and RP Singh making a mess of that.
Shot hard into the square, and that means it runs away for 4. 37 for no loss. Over the top and safe and easy. The thing is, there was room and there was time.
So I think Munaf is striving for some extra pace and overstepping, as well as giving a little bit of width. Munaf's strength really is bowling, as I keep saying, the McGrath line, because he's pretty much a McGrath type of bowler.
Will clear the infield as well, and they will look for 3 here. No, they take 2. Now, is somebody going to catch it? I think it's just out of reach. So Pryor has decided that he's got a sighting and he's going to go for it. It's turning out to be an expensive over. 11 already. 48 for no loss from 10 overs. And England now starting to make this opening partnership count. Cook is on 20, Pryor at 23. They both started a little slowly. Now getting up to 5 and over as India play very gracious guests and give opportunities in the field once again. Good call. Well done. That's good work down in the deep. Great shot for 4. Just leant into it. Easy. Got width again.
Much fuller than the previous deliveries from Munaf. A little bit of width offered as well. There is a slip fielder there, so maybe Munaf's looking to angle the ball away and get him to edge one. But Cook has been in very, very good form. Look at that.
Not a bad idea to get in early. Not a bad idea to play shots like those. That has been superbly timed. Third man might have thought for a while that he had it covered, but it beat him easily. 12 overs gone. It's 62 for no loss. In the gap, this is turning out to be another expensive over. 8 already from it.
Short of confidence after bowling those wides. Just trying to drag the ball down a bit to make sure it doesn't go wide. As you pitch it up, it swings away. So he's trying to make sure it doesn't swing away, and he's called a wide. So he's dragged the ball down and been hammered for a boundary.
He's got enough bat on it. He's got loads of bat on it.
Well, that's a very, very good shot because he's finding the time to hit it over mid-on. It's a kind of a short arm pull, not a slog. It's a very good shot from Matthew Pryor.
So just to complete the story on the backing up, well, my feeling is if the batsman's going to take that kind of advantage, then the old convention, which says that you must warn the non-striker, cannot have any place in the game anymore. Fielder coming underneath it. He's called for it and taken it. Dinesh Karthik. Now Piyush Chawla. Yuvraj Singh was going back as well. He called for it. This is good fielding.
Munaf's accuracy pays off, trying to go for another shot over mid-on. Piyush Chawla judging it very well. But that'll be a relief for India because this partnership was looking very threatening. 34 to Pryor, 76 for 1.
Ian Bell, 25, right-hand batsman.
What he couldn't have said in that clip was right-hand batsman and in very good form. Went past 1,500 runs in the series. He's got 100 already and a half century. Got 2 half centuries in the last test match. A very attractive player and a busy player. And he'll pick the gap. This outfield is quick. They'll take 3. 14 overs gone, it's 79 for 1.
Centurion in the first match is on 4 now. Cook on 40. Oh, he's missed it. Yuvraj at backward point doesn't miss many, and Power is going to be taken on. So that's 2 runs. You see, these are extra runs coming because of the no ball. 18 bowled, 92 for 1. It's in the air. It's a dolly catch. Power has struck for India.
He's a clever bowler. Again, tossing it up, teasing the batsman. and Cook early into the shot. Nice flight, the ball dipping. And getting the top edge. Simple catch for Yuvraj. And India breaking this partnership. Important wicket this. Cook was set. He goes for 40. And England now 92 for 2.
Hi, I'm Kevin Peterson. I'm 27 years old. I'm a right-handed batsman and a right-arm off-spin part-time bowler.
Big cheer around the ground for Kevin Peterson, playing his 57th one-day international with a best score of 116. 5 centuries in there with an average of 53 and a strike rate of 91.
Well, the boundary straight down the ground from where Charles is bowling is a very inviting one, but he started well, right on line. Peterson once again playing for the leg break.
How close was that to leg stump? Not out. In the eyes of Billy Doctorow, was missing leg.
First ball was pretty close, and there's that sort of spinner just going down leg side. Maybe it's pretty close, pitching back middle of the leg. Possibly Hawkeye will show that hits leg stump, but I think that's a good decision from the umpire. Couldn't be sure.
He latched onto that quickly.
It was good bowling from Chawla because Peterson is vulnerable to that one that skids straight on. He's tried him again with the quicker one that skids straight on, but Peterson is quick on his feet for a big guy. He's prepared to come down the pitch to the spinners, but he's equally quick to get back and play that pull shot. It's a good shot.
And 5 off his first over. After 20, it's 98 for 2. He's hit it really well. It's a good shot to play for the right-hander against the off-spinner.
The thing about this shot is that Ian Bell doesn't try to hit the ball too hard. He just uses good technique. Just good timing, lifting it over the infield. Good placement. Picking his spot.
Good shot again.
Yeah, excellent footwork from Ian Bell. Plays for Warwickshire. He'll know this pitch pretty well. And he was quick to get on the back foot and make a little bit of room for himself. Wasn't so much bad bowling as very good footwork that made this opportunity for Ian Bell.
Well stopped. Oh well. Put down a catch this morning, but he's had a couple of good efforts in the field after that.
Well, they feel better after that bit of fielding, after pulling down the absolute dolly at fine leg off Cook. Just one-handed there.
He's got very neat footwork, Ian Bell.
And as usual, oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. What a moment this is. This leg spinner. Oh, this young man's having a party, and we are too. Kevin Peterson has not read him 2 games in a row now.
Well, Peterson coming down a wicket again. It's twice now, Bristol and here at Edgbaston, not reading the googly, missing the shot. Good bit of work by Dhoni. Now happy is that young man. England's third wicket goes down for 118, Peterson 9.
Paul Collingwood, 31 years old, right-handed batsman and right-arm fast bowler.
Well, he's going to have a lot of bowling to do, but at the moment he's got to get this innings back on stream. 118 for 3 from 24 overs. He averages 34. And the strike rate of 74 is pretty decent for someone who bats at that number. Two quite easy there, and they will not take one for the throw.
Good looking shot. That's a terrific shot. It brings him 6.
Good shot from the England captain. I have to say, when I saw him at breakfast this morning, he didn't look in the in the best of health.
30 overs bowled, and this is the England card. England put into bat by Rahul Dravid. Cook gone for 40. Pryor for 34. Ian Bell is 28, not out. Kevin Peterson gone for 9. And Collingwood is 14. And as Nasser Hussain suggested, maybe a couple of overs from Yuvraj Singh to bowl his left arm spin. 179th one-day international. 48 wickets. Economy is just a fraction below 5. He's got the knack of taking wickets. People like to get after him. That's too short to start. Big shout, this one. Mark Benson is not interested. Ooh, it's close.
Well, that looked out to me. The question is, did it straighten? Or was it heading down the leg side? If it straightens, Collingwood's in trouble. That looks very, very out to me. Absolutely plump. The England captain has got a captain's decision, has gone his way. Out.
Well, he's pulled this one, and he's going to get himself a maximum. That's a great shot. It's the 150 for England in the 32nd over.
That's a spot that both Collingwood and Bell have been eyeing for a while. Chawla has no long gone, and that's a pretty shortish boundary. Good old-fashioned slog, that, but very effective.
You see now that is a misfield, and England take a second run. Sloppy fielding by, oh dear, by the man, Tendulkar. Great shot. Straight down the ground, past the bowler.
Well, it's looked a pretty flat pitch for the seamer. Yet again, there hasn't been a lot of sideways movement. And Zahir Khan starts with a slower ball. Cutter. And Collingwood, it's straight down the line.
.50 partnership. Bell and Collingwood, 5 from the over, 15 to go, 168 for 3.
He got a hand to it, he got a body to it, and he stopped the boundary. They get 2. Picked away quickly and will run down. Very effective if you can play it as well as that.
Flighty delivery from Ramesh Powell, and Paul Collingwood plenty of time to set himself for reverse sweep. It's a nice bit of timing.
They'll go for the second. The throw comes in the general direction of the stumps. 185 for 3.
So Charlotte got wickets the other day at Bristol, got 3. He's already got 1 to his name there. It's a good spell for him. 7 overs for 33. Be happy with that. It's 50 for Ian Bell. Another half century. He's having a real good series here against India. 100 in the first match, half century in the second match. So he's been consistent, and that's what England have been looking for from their number 3 batsman.
Oh dear, another yard away. Might well have gone to Robin Uthappa. Oh, just wide. And they'll take 2 to rub it in.
Again, good flight from Power. This time the sweep from Collingwood. Trying all the cross-batted shots. And Yuvraj, probably the best fielder on the Indian side, making a valiant effort to catch that ball.
Four of this over so far. Well, he's trying very hard to get out, and he has. Played a reverse sweep before and just missed the fielder, and now he's in short. But he won't do that again. He's found the substitute Robin Uthappa easily.
Well, it's a poor shot from the England captain. Poor shot selection. He's tried the reverse sweep a few times. Doesn't get in any position to play it. He won't want to see that again on a replay. That is an ugly shot. What is wrong with coming down the wicket, hitting the ball down the ground? That's what I asked. He won't be happy with that. Collingwood goes for 44. England 193 for 4.
ODI Shah, 28. Right-hand batsman.
Batsman who in his last 3 one-day games has performed, but overall will be very disappointed with that 22.74 average. It's one of those players, you see him bat and you say, oh, he can bat, he's a good player.
Thirty-nine overs are up for England. They've got 196 on the board.
Really should have been a single, but they ran very well to convert to a 2. Oh dear, he's missed him. He's missed the stumping. It's 212 for 4. Piyush Chawla comes back. They grabbed it a second time. Shah would still have been well out of the crease. It's a big miss for Dhoni.
In some respects, that's an easier chance missed by Dhoni than the one he took off a Chawla to dismiss Peterson. Better batting from England, from Ian Bell. If they can pick up 2 a ball, they'll be happy with that.
It's a big one. And England need a few more of these. Bowled him, Yuvraj. He wins the game against ODI Shah.
.226 for 5.
Ravi Bopara, right-hand batsman, right-arm bowler.
Ravi Bopara comes in with the best score of 52 in one-day matches. This is his 12th. That was against Sri Lanka in the World Cup for England. Here's Yuvraj. That's a misfield. And they'll get 2 for it. So 11 from the over, but the wicket of Shah, it's 231 for 5. Down the pitch. It's a big one. Into the stands it goes. Great hit.
Well, that's the spot you've got to pick. It's the shorter boundary straight. And really, if someone goes down the track and gets some bat on it, the ball will go the distance. He's been there for a long time, Ian Bell. Good footwork, good extension of the arms.
Oh, he's clipped this away. And it's going to beat Dinesh Karthik. That's 4. It's a length ball, and length balls can be hit for 4. Gautam Gambhir is the fielder.
He's just using the pace. There wasn't much room, but he played it well. Just opening the face of the blade and getting the ball away to the boundary. Important now that Dravid has the right men in the right position. Needs some good arms in the outfield and some swift legs, because the batsman will be running for everything at this stage.
He's going to push him. He heard the call. 2-2. Gambhir, one-handed pickup. That's well fielded, but it was always going to be 2 runs on. Checked and gone. Easily done. And Bopara's stay at the crease is a short one.
Yes, he'll be disappointed because he's getting these opportunities and not making it count. And looking to work the ball on the onside. He's walking across his stumps, gets the leading edge. Simple catch to Dravid. So another wicket goes down, as one would expect with the batting side looking to up the ante. It's 246 for 6.
Stuart Broad is the man who's come in for England, with England 246 for 6. Stuart Broad, as we saw in Bristol, can hit the ball, can use the long handle. Down the pitch goes Bale. He uses his feet so well. Well fielded. It's 2 more. Bell down the pitch. This time, Dinesh Karthik redeems himself, and Ian Bell's innings comes to an end.
Well, pretty straightforward chance this, but a very good innings and an important wicket for India. Looking to hit inside out, not quite timing it. Karthik had to run 3 or 4 paces. Pretty straightforward catch, in spite of the tumble. 255 for 7, an important wicket taken here by India. Bell holding this England innings together, 79 from 89. It's 255 for 7.
Chris Tremlett is the new batsman.
Chris Tremlett, 25, right-hand bat, right-hand fast medium bowler.
Just his 8th one-day international. Didn't know much about that one. Come on, it must be a run out. What a complete mess. That should have been a run out, and England have got an extra run.
Yes, comedy of errors here. Ample time, ample time. It's what, when you're in a hurry, can happen.
Well, that's 4.
Yes, when you see him play shots like that, Alan, you only can't help but think he'll be up the batting order soon. Could be a good number 7 for England as an all-rounder in a one-day game. Well, that'll make his father feel proud.
They've got 266 on the board, England, and here is R.P. Singh, the final over. Big hit! Whoa, Tremlett's given that the long handle. Away she goes.
That's a biggie. He's given it the kitchen sink. Tall man, 6 feet 8 inches tall. Can use a long handle when required, right in the slot. And even though he didn't quite get it in the sweet spot of the bat, enough bat on that to send the ball a long, long way.
Chris Broad has got the outside edge. It's up in the air. It's a catch. It's a good catch. Yuvraj. It might have been a collision, but it's another England wicket.
He's a good fielder. He doesn't miss many. His technique is good when he takes these running catches. Keeps his eyes on the ball. The balance is good. He adjusted well, even though there was another fielder coming. He would have shouted loudly that it's mine. Broad departs for 10. Still 3 balls to go. 273 for 8.
James Anderson comes in. He's playing only his, or rather, he's playing his 72nd one-day international. He's got 103 wickets. R.P. Singh. Oh, where's this gone? Ganguly is the fielder. They'll get 2 for it.
Tremlett doing the right thing, getting some bat on it. He'll push for 2 again, get it, keep the strike. And still 1 more delivery to go, and England 277.
Hoiked away, and it's gone for 4. That is a nasty sting of the last ball of the innings. 15 runs coming off the final over of the innings, and England finished 281 for 8. India will require a record score here to win this match.
Yes, and they'll have to play well, because Tremlett has done his job here. Final over, 15 runs. You couldn't have asked for more. And if you'd asked England at the start of the innings, if you'll take 280 at the end of 50 overs, they would have settled for that. So we've got a game on our hands. India will have to bat really, really well to pull this one back. 281 for 8 from 50 overs, England.
So great entertainment in front of a packed house at Edgbaston. Rahul Dravid winning the toss, putting England into bat. Alistair Cook 40, Matt Pryor 34, Ian Bell 79, the captain 44, Peterson failing again to get to double figures, ODI Shah 19, couple of 10s from Bopara and Broad, Tremlett 19 not out. Opening partnership of 76, which launched England's innings. 75, Collingwood and Bell. And some good runs at the end. Zahir Khan, 10 overs, none for 49. R.P. Singh, 9 overs, 3 for 55. 1 for 37 in 5 from Munaf. 2 for 45 from Ramesh Power. 1 for 50, Piyush Chawla. And 1 for 39 from 7, Yuvraj Singh. So India have done their job in the field. And India now need 282 to win this match. Ganguly and Tendulkar. It's the old firm for India. Sourav Ganguly playing his 298th one-day international. An average of 41. 22 centuries in there. And India have to get off to a solid start, a foundation. The top score for a side batting second here in a 50-over match was England when they scored 262 to beat Australia 259 for 9 by 6 wickets with 21 balls remaining. That was in September 2004. So India will have to score a record total to win this match. Here's Broad. They have contained India. Not this time. Ganguly eventually breaks the stranglehold. That's a great four. Straight driven.
It's worth the risk, though, for James Anderson. If he gets one to swing back there through the gate and gets the wicket, England will be over the moon. So you can't criticise the bowler. Just a very good shot from a man who is extremely strong through the offside. Hasn't been much swing in this one-day series. The ball has swung a lot more in the Test series than it has in the one-day series. But I'm really impressed with the way this young pair, Anderson and Broad, they really put their back into their work with this new ball, doing a terrific job.
He's done it again. 2 consecutive fours. Ganguly's now in the group.
Playing nice and straight. He doesn't have to hit them that hard with his timing. That's good batting. Just met that one very nicely. And even in one-day cricket, even when the field is spread a little more than Test cricket, there's a lot of runs to be got against the new ball if you just push firmly down the ground. Ganguly did it beautifully on that occasion.
2 balls, 2 fours. 3 balls, 3 fours. Ganguly is punishing Anderson.
He's also very strong square of the wicket on the offside. Quickly into position. He's playing really confidently at the moment, and you can tell how confident he is from the way his feet are moving. He was forward to drive when the ball was up. As soon as it was a touch shorter, and it wasn't a really bad delivery, but just that Ganguly got into position so quickly.
A change in field placing now. England have to keep 2 players within 15 yards of the bat, but a slip has been pushed into a square gully. Not this time. That's terrific batting from Ganguly. Pulled it this time, just evades the fingertips of Bopara. And that's going to be another boundary. What a good over for India. 16 coming from it, 4 scoring shots from Ganguly. India 19 for no wicket. Could be another. Oh, it's beaten Tremlett.
He really is a magnificent timer of the cricket ball, Sourav Ganguly. He's had a bit of a look for 2.5, 3 overs, and he likes what he sees.
It's a wonderfully timed but very unusual shot. Almost as if he changed his mind at the last minute and said, okay, let me have a shovel at this one. Goes over. It was coming. It had to give somewhere. And he's unleashed the pull.
Well, Sachin Tendulkar making a statement there. Anderson pitching short, digging the ball in. It's not only just a hook shot for 4, it is well in front of square. And Sachin Tendulkar was on that like a flash. And that sends a bit of a statement to the bowler. You can't afford to drop it short to me. I'm going to be on it. I'm going to take you on with the field up.
He's taken a change of shot at the last minute, I think. Just dabbed at it straight to point. And Anderson picks up his man again. This is good bowling.
I think Sachin Tendulkar fooled was fooled here. Anderson bringing the deep fine leg up, suggesting he was going to pitch the ball up, but going for another short ball. Tendulkar going for the flip cut over the top of Gully's head, not getting enough on it, going straight to Collingwood, the captain. First wicket goes down for 39. The little master goes for 8.
Hi, Dinesh Karthik, age 22, right-handed batsman and wicketkeeper.
Haven't seen him as a wicketkeeper in this series. He comes out now as a batsman, just 23 matches at 27. He's batted everywhere. Opened in the test matches, has batted 6 or 7 in test matches, one days as well. Now coming into bat at number 3. The second power play signalled as well. No surprise at all. England have bowled very well in these first 10 overs. And Collingwood's keeping Broad going for another over. Just got the feeling with that Tendulkar dismissal that decided the very last minute he's going to play the ball and he jabbed it. Collingwood didn't have to move. Wicket coming just when it seemed that India wanted to get out. A bit of a rut they're in. Good fielding. There's a grammar to this game. The grammar says you will be athletic, you will cut off boundaries, you will try and convert your 2s to 3s and others 3s to 2s. And my gut feel is if you can do that consistently, you save up to 30-35, which is why Butcher said my theory is that India always must score 30 or 35 more than the opposition if they've got to win a one-day international. And this is taken as well. Newman comes in, doesn't trouble too many. Not too dissimilar to the Tendulkar dismissal.
Well, that's a disappointing end for Dinesh Karthik. That's a very soft dismissal. Another short ball. That's working well for the England bowlers. Halfway down the wicket with no pace on it either, that ball from Broad. And falling Karthik, he goes for a duck. The second wicket go down for 36.
Rahul Dravid, age 34, right-hand batsman.
Rahul Dravid comes in having played a flyer in the previous innings, 92 from 63. If India have got to pull this one out, he'll have to be batting, I suspect, at the end. 10,448 runs, an average of 40.5. 80 times he's gone past the half-century mark. If you had the hundreds, 92. It's stopped again. Saving runs in the field. Ravi Bopara.
Here's the wicket. And you saw Broad hold that short ball across the seam. It was short, but it was a very slow ball. And Dinesh Karthik was through the shot before the ball arrived. And he just spooned it up to square cover to Alistair Cook.
He should run after the boundary. Yes, leg buys. That's why it went a little bit slow to the fine leg boundary. But that straight boundary is a very, very short boundary. Lovely shot, that should be a boundary. Dravid's in prime form. He got a sizzling 92 a couple of days back at Bristol. Carrying on from there.
We saw Tremlett's economy rate 5.6 plus. This is the reason every now and then he'll drift onto the pads. He's done it twice in this over. Boundary of the bat and then a leg by as well. Indian innings needing some momentum at this stage, and it's coming in this over. 50 comes up for India. That's a good shot. Now this was a feature of Dravid's innings the other day at Bristol. The placement. Without any effort whatsoever, he's just punched this down the ground. Second boundary for him.
He's also the one player in the Indian batting lineup who does play the pull shot and the hook shot. So if England do pitch the ball halfway down, he won't just rock back and defend it. He's perfectly capable of pulling it away for boundaries.
That's the cut shot for 4. And Dravid looking in ominous touch. Seems to be just carrying on from where he left at Bristol.
Paul Collingwood may just have bowled Stuart Broad 1 over too many. 7 overs before this one. He looks like he was just tiring. And 2 boundaries from his first 2 deliveries. Rahul Dravid showing the Indian batsman how the cut shot should be played.
Crashing shot. Once again he finds the gap. And that's been the hallmark of this innings from Rahul Dravid. Every time he's punched it, he's found the gap and the boundary.
Well, this has got to be the best of the 3 boundaries he's hit, because this is off the back foot and through the cover region. Not an easy shot to play. He rises along with the ball, gets up and whacks it.
Exquisite timing once again on the onside. He's dealing in boundaries at the moment.
And there's a classic example of why you should rotate the strike. Tremlett first delivery to the left-hander, and the second delivery didn't adjust his line. No ball as well. And Dravid will murder you there all day or put you away.
That'll race away to the boundary. He's got that very fine, came down on it late. And Tremlett going for some runs here.
Make that 6 boundaries. Beautifully played by Ganguly. Opens the face last second. The outfield short and quick, and more pain for Tremlett.
It is a tough game, limited overs for the quicker bowlers. It gets even tougher when you're taken for boundaries. There'll be another one. Played finer this time, but Tremlett's length and line deserved that boundary.
77 for 2.
That short delivery and put away. Again looking to push it through Panesar, not getting the length right. Drop it onto it in a flash.
Hit away with disdain from the Indian captain. A short ball and the speed of feet and hands and the placement. Perfection from Dravid.
And the 50th partnership comes up, so just when India needed it. Good recovery.
India were gone before this partnership. 36 for 2, and this partnership worth 50 off just 46 deliveries. Contribution of 16 from Ganguly, but look at that form now from Dravid, 28 in this partnership. It's amazing how quickly this game changes.
Dravid's got it first through the first line of defence. Cook is out there at deep cover point.
And once again, Dravid playing Panesar off the back foot. He's got to get him coming forward much more often than he is. But so far, I reckon you'd find that he's played 75–80% of the deliveries off the back foot.
It's good running. Steered away to Panesar, who always gets a big cheer whenever he gets to the ball. It's 100 up for India. It's taken 22 overs and 3 deliveries to do it. He's lofted him. That's a great shot. And that's gone for 6. Dravid breaks the stranglehold.
Rahul Dravid had enough of trying to knock Paul Collingwood's off-spinners around. He's gone for the big shot, hit him with the spin, keeping his eye on the ball, full follow-through. As we've seen this, some of these boundaries on these English grounds are not that big, and that's gone way over the boundary down at Cow Corner. Good old-fashioned leg side slog, very effective.
Leg side again, and it's racing away for another 4. That's 10 in 2 balls.
Well, he's in brilliant form, Rahul Dravid. Just following on from where he left off in Bristol, and he's already he's caught Ganguly in 30 less balls. Same number of 4s, the 6 extra.
I think they'll settle for the 1. Rahul Dravid is on 49. He's now overtaken Sourav Ganguly. Dravid 49 not out from 50 balls. That's 6 you've just seen, 7 4s. It's a strike rate of 98. The captain is leading by example. Ganguly on 48. And that's the last ball of the 25th over. It's 114 for 2. Panesar, 4 overs, none for 17. That's a half century for India's captain. It's been a super innings this from Rahul Dravid. Edgbaston standing for the Indian captain, and he's got to take it on from here. That's 50 from 51 balls, 7 4s and a 6. Well played, Rahul Dravid.
Brilliant innings from Rahul Dravid, following on from Bristol on Friday. Conversely, Sourav Ganguly been a little bit becalmed over the last few overs.
More runs. Ganguly follows his captain with a half century. How well he has played.
A little bit slower from Sourav Ganguly, 82 balls with 7 4s, but he's still there. He's got the experience to go on and see it through.
Five bowlers used by Collingwood. .120 for 2. India need 162 from 22 overs and 5 deliveries of this over. That's the appeal.
It's close, maybe just sliding down leg side. It's quite well forward there, Rahul Dravid. Good flight from Panesar. Bowling options are limited for Paul Collingwood, but he's only got the 1 spinner at his disposal. There's that shout again for LB, just showing maybe clipping the top of the bail, but
it's a great shot. Ganguly down the pitch, and he gets rewarded with 6.
This is where he loves to hit the spinners straight, and he hits them pretty well. Pretty good shot, because he was short of it in the flight, but he still went straight. Sometimes there's a temptation, once you're short of it, to swing across it, but he just hit right through it.
128 for 2, India in reply to England's 281. And if India are to win this match, they will have to score a record total for a side batting second here at Edgbaston. We're watching ESPN. Here's Collingwood. Good shot, good looking shot from Ganguly. That bat has sounded quite magnificent from the first boundary hit. That is 11,000 runs in one-day international cricket for Sourav Ganguly. And he acknowledges this crowd here at Edgbaston. That is a magnificent milestone for Sourav Ganguly. The fourth player to score 11,000 runs in one-day internationals. Oh, he's got a Chinese cut. Dravid will get one, and he'll come back for the second.
This is another one of those off-cutters from Paul Collingwood. Big cover drive. Fortunate to get the inside edge, but they all count. 2 runs to the total, 2 runs to Dravid. Collingwood can't believe it.
Well, that's a ingenious piece of improvisation by Dravid. It's 134 for 2. Magnificent drive from Ganguly, and that brings up the 100th partnership. Ganguly, the former captain, Rahul Dravid, the present captain.
This is a great attacking shot from Sourav Ganguly, really taking Chris Tremlett to the cleaners here at Edgbaston, really going after him, coming down the wicket, targeting Tremlett. It's the 100 partnership from these two experienced Indian batsmen. Sourav Ganguly 65 contributed off 97 balls, and Dravid 56 off 60 balls. Absolutely superb from Dravid at strike rate.
He's chopped it on. Tremlett has defied the odds. He has not been bowling well, but now he traps the Indian captain. Dravid chops onto his stumps, and that is a massive blow for India.
Well, how many times does that happen when you say the bowler's not doing the job for his side? He comes up for a wicket, fortuitous wicket, dragged on. Dravid looking so good. India lose their 3rd wicket to 140. Dravid's not happy, he goes for 56.
Hi, I'm Yuvraj Singh, age 25, left-hand batsman, left-arm spinner.
So big blow then for India this. The departure of Rahul Dravid, and Yuvraj Singh comes in with India needing 142 from 20.1 overs. That's 121 balls. They need to start forging another partnership here. After these two had put on 104. Oh, all of a sudden he's bowled a couple of decent balls. Tremlett was struggling. It's 140 for 3. That one's gone off the top of pad and inside edge. You clear the infield. And one bounce and over. That's what we meant. India played Tremlett like that.
Yes, like a spinner. He's gone down the pitch to him as if he's bowling off spin and lofted him over the infield One bounce over the boundary.
It's because he's predictable. We saw his pitch map and it tells the story. He's not bowled any Yorkers, he's not bowled anything full of length. So India know that the ball is going to be just back of a length at a pleasant pace.
He took it. He's taken. Every now and again he'll produce a wicket, Tremlett. And to use an expression from hockey or football, against the run of play. It's a good catch, this. We've been hard on Pryor.
Well, Tremlett has been knocked around, particularly by Ganguly. This is a stunning catch from Pryor, who's had his detractors. He'll be thrilled at that. Again, it's not brilliant footwork, but his gloves are safe. You can see the joy of Collingwood and Pryor there. And it's Tremlett, an unlikely source, that has got rid of a big danger man. Ganguly, 72. India 149 for 4.
Hi, I'm Dhoni, 26 years of age, wicketkeeper and right-hand batsman.
Huge cheer when Mahendra Singh Dhoni came out to bat. Average of 45.9. Almost so loud, Bumble, which caused me to think that maybe you're only number 3 in the popularity stakes here, after Monty and Dhoni. Listen to this.
Well, he's a special player, isn't he? He's got a real character to him. Look at the jaunty walk on the way in. Well, that's adulation, Indian supporters. And there's a lot here from India. A lot supporting India. 21,000 capacity at Edgbaston. I think there's 70% India supporters. It's a home game.
That's exactly what Nasir Hussain said when he was captain the last time India came here in 2002 at Bristol and Birmingham. It was back-to-back again. At the end he said, "Excuse me, but which is the home team here?" But there's been a fair amount of good-natured banter here. That's the slow-off break. He does play that shot gorgeously. He really does.
A bad ball is still to be put away. And Yuvraj Singh has done that. India need to get at least a boundary every over. He picked the slow delivery very early. They need to pick a boundary every over to stay in the hunt.
I mean, you got the feeling there's someone screaming, and Billy Doctor was like a monk. He just nodded his head like a sage. Said not out. Might have pitched outside leg window.
It is lively out there. Lots of off-cutters from Collingwood. Just round about 62 miles an hour. Pitched outside, didn't it?
And he must have seen the inside edge as well. 281 for 8. India 156 for 4. 126 needed. Monty is going after it. Go Monty, that's a steeplechase. That's 100 meters. And they got it between them. And he just about got it off his hands. He's an item, isn't he? He's great fun.
Well, spotlight on Monty. Lights up the ground. His long, loping stride, chasing the ball to the boundary. He's not great at the dive at the end, but he somehow gets down. He gets down in instalments.
Has he cleared the field? Yes, he has. And cleared it well.
And the no ball. He just dismisses this. Yuvraj Singh, he's back of the length again from Tremlett with no great pace. Just over steps on that front line. He crashes this away.
Monty will stop this and they'll get 2. He's been greeted with a crashing square cut.
It's probably going to be the ideal pace for Yuvraj Singh at this stage of the innings. He's not express, Bopara, but he'll be just about the right pace at which you want the ball to come onto the batsman. The batsmen are going to try and play shots off, not necessarily off volleys, but on the up. And that's what he saw from Yuvraj. There again, using the pace of the ball to work it away for runs. Both of them are very good runners between the wickets. Probably get 2 for this. Dhoni is very quick. Yes, good running that. And that's why they've got to make the other balls count for runs. Yes, this is good running. It's going to be close, but very good running.
Good stop. That ball was travelling. Kevin Peterson, the fielder there.
Could be the difference at the end of the match, the fielding. This would have been 4 with India in the field, but Peterson, brilliant. That was hit like a rocket from Yuvraj. And that will hurt.
They've already saved, I think, in this game at least 8 or 10 boundaries, England. What a big difference it makes. How do you see Collingwood playing with his bowlers, Nasser?
Well, I personally wouldn't bowl medium pace to Yuvraj. I think he's a bully of medium pace. I'd like to see a bit of spin against him. I'd like to see Panasar. I know Dhoni's at the other end, and he's a good player of spin, Yuvraj. But there'll be a bit of rough out there outside his off stump. He likes Bopara, Collingwood type of bowling.
Misfield, they come back for the second. That's good running. Running the first run hard, that made it possible. 184 for 4, 13 to go. Well, Dhoni slaps it on the onside, will get only a single, wants to, has to hurry, gets it. The Indians know they have to run hard. Keep the pressure on the outfielders. Taken! Straight to Collingwood at backward point. And in the end, one would have to say a soft dismissal. It was short, it was wide. And Collingwood making no mistake. And England get the breakthrough they're looking for. Number 6 goes down for India.
Fielding's the key. That was hit hard, but Collingwood takes an excellent catch. It looks easy on telly, but that was an excellent catch from the England captain. He knows it. England know that was a crucial wicket. Dhoni, the danger man, goes for 13. India 190 for 5.
Hi, I'm Ramesh Pawar, age 29, right arm off spinner, right hand bat.
The glasses come off, helmets on. Ramesh Pawar comes out to the middle, but still 92 runs needed. Big blow for India in this over. Just a little while ago, Mahendra Singh Dhoni dismissed. Anderson brought back into the attack and immediately giving England the breakthrough.
Well, Dhoni made one mistake. He didn't go up or down. It was a long up. It was there for the hitting, but he didn't go up over Collingwood. Straight at him. Collingwood doesn't drop those. Short stuff for Ramesh Pawar as well. Good comeback this from Anderson.
Lovely strike, one bounce over the rope. He hits it sweet. Well, the Indian supporters have something to cheer. That came right out of the sweet spot of the bat.
Problem when you go for Yorker and you get length. Yuvraj uses that length. Big backlift, big bat, heavy bat. Over mid-off 4. He looks good, 33 off 30.
There goes Yuvraj. That's the biggest of the day. Magnificent blow.
Well, that's a fantastic strike off that big bat of Yuvraj Singh. I think he's air-mailed that one, Alan. Out the ground, almost. Down the wicket. Opting for mid-wicket. Big follow-through on one knee. It's a good aerial shot. And you're seeing that ball score like a big 7-iron straight into the crowd.
Much quicker delivery to follow up from Panesar. He didn't want to concede another. He ended like a dart. Now Yuvraj. India's hopes rest with Yuvraj Singh. He's on 43.
Yes, England's task really here is to keep Yuvraj away from the strike if they can. It won't be easy. Power's job is to give him the strike, get singles.
Get on the ball. Flick this away down long on for one. Ramesh Power. 42 overs gone, 210 for 5. 9 runs from the last over, bowled by Panesar, and India need a few more of those. That was the best return in an over for India in 8 overs. Yuvraj, 43 not out. Ramesh Power is facing Collingwood. Oh, it's a catch! That's a great catch. Collingwood hits back for England. Ian Bell takes a super catch.
Well, Collingwood gets lucky again. He tried the bouncer against Power the previous over, and Power clothed it this time. He tries that tactic again, the short ball. Power goes for the hook shot again, gets some of it. Sadly for him, straight to Ian Bell at mid-wicket. Collingwood gets lucky, another wicket goes down. 6 down for India now at 210. Power can't believe it. Off that rank long op, really. He departs for 5. India 210 for 6.
Hi, this is Piyush Chawla, age 18, left-handed batsman, right-arm leg break bowler.
Well, it's a big stage that Piyush Chawla finds himself on, playing on his 9th match. Don't worry about those figures. You've got to support Yuvraj. Collingwood. Chawla off the mark, first ball.
Paul Collingwood getting carried away with the short ball, trying it against the young man Chawla as well. He's had a bit of success with that. Not sure it's a great tactic. And here's the wicket, a bouncer by Collingwood, halfway down, a long hop really. Power hits it straight to the only fielder, saving one on the leg side. Ian Bell at mid-wicket, all the rest of the fielders on the boundary. Gets the toe end of the bat, picks Bell out. He can't believe it. What a bonus for England.
It's another catch. It's Bell again. Ding dong, 2 catches. He and Collingwood have conspired to reduce India's hopes.
Again, one of those off-cutters from Paul Collingwood. Does Chawla for pace, just pokes it. Bell takes his 2nd catch in the over. Could be the death knell for India. Collingwood 2 wickets in an over. 213 for 7. Chawla departs for 1.
Hi, I'm Zahir Khan, age 28, left-arm bowler, right-hand bat.
Zahir Khan can certainly apply himself as a batsman. He's got a best of 34 not out in one-day matches, and he's played now 129. This is his 129th. Strike rate of 83.
This is the wicket. Piyush Chawla. Off cutter from Collingwood, lack of pace. Chawla not picking it up, just poking the ball to extra cover. Finds Ian Bell again, 2 catches in the over for him.
Oh, Yuvraj has come halfway down. He's going to be out. Yuvraj has run out. It was his call. It's a total mix-up here, and India's hopes have surely now gone. Yuvraj went herring out of the blocks from the non-striker's end. Zahir played a forward defensive, and Yuvraj called for the run.
Catastrophe for India. Their star player Yuvraj, the only chance they had, not even in the frame there, the easiest of run outs, a complete mix-up. Zahir started to run, then sent him back, sold him the dummy, had no chance Yuvraj. It's probably the end, realistically, of India's hopes now. 8 wickets down, 2:14 on the board. Yuvraj departs for a brilliant 45.
Rutu Pratap Singh, age 21, left-arm medium pacer, right-handed batsman.
Zahir goes for the lofted drive and he gets 4. Is there a sting in India's tail?
Zahir Khan trying to make amends for that mix-up with the run-out. Going for the big shot, getting enough on it, slicing it away over wide, long off.
Well, he's missed the man at short mid-wicket, and Zahir's going back for another run. RP Singh really didn't know what was going on there for a moment. Zahir went back for 2. Short, and it's going to land safely. Somehow RP Singh is making contact, and somehow he's adding runs to the scoreboard. Ravi Bopara is the fielder, but it's 2 runs. Look at the economy rates here. Anderson 4.77, Broad 4.93, and Tremlett 5.66. That's well bowled. Panesar now, he knows that it really is beyond India, this. Short, Zahir hoiks it round and he picks up 4. It's not over yet.
Well, defiance at the end of the innings from Zahir. Tempted bouncer, pretty slow bouncer to be fair. Zahir Khan, every chance of getting contact with that, no pace on that bouncer. We've hit it anywhere actually, ended up hitting it in front of square.
233 for 8. It's another hit on the onside for 1. 6 from the over, it's 234 for 8. Panesar now, bowled him. Panesar only had to get 1 straight, it was a matter of time and it wasn't going to be too long. So 9 down for India, and it's all over bar the shouting here for the tourists.
Zahir Khan lifting his head, going for the big swing. Missing, and that ball had that deadly quality straight. Panesar picks up a wicket. He gets his first wicket. The 9th wicket goes down. Zahir Khan departs for 11. 234 on the board.
Munaf Patel launches his first ball. It's going to land safely. Onto the leg side it goes. Oh, Shah, the fielder. Once again though, Graham, you know, that's the end of the over. 239 for 9. Monty Panesar, 10 overs, 1 for 49. Bowled him! That's the end of it. James Anderson wrecks the stumps of Munaf Patel, and India are all out for 239.
Well, that's the finish. Anderson's had a good spell in this game. He's bowled well. Leg stump Yorker, too good for Munaf Patel. Finishes the Indian innings for 239 in the 49th over. India comprehensively beaten. England can be well pleased with their performance today. They've been much better than they were on Friday. India not performed up to the same standard as they did at Bristol. Certainly their batting fired at the beginning, but the crucial thing for me is that Ganguly and Dravid departed in quick succession in a couple of overs, and England go 2-1 up in the series.
Paul Collingwood's England side can feel well pleased with their efforts today. They were put into bat by Rahul Dravid, and maybe Rahul Dravid will rue that decision. Ian Bell, another 70-odd from him, and a couple of very good catches. England fielded well, they bowled well, and they were always defending a target one felt was too big for India.
Well, quite easy for England at the end. India were in the game, but only briefly. The moment England made 281 for 8, they were always with the upper hand. Bell made 79, and there were lots of other contributions, and I thought they were excellent in the field as well. Ganguly 72, it took a bit of time, but he got the runs on the board. Dravid 56, Yuvraj 45, but you see there was very little support. And once again, Anderson and Broad bowled beautifully. So England 2-1 ahead, and that's a pretty good position to be in, but also, far more importantly, looking more sprightly and eager on the field.